Edwin N. Chapin. Edwin N. Chapin, June 5, 1823, July 29, 1896, was an American postmaster and newspaper publisher. An outspoken and fearless advocate, he was often in controversy, and on account of his aggressive and combative disposition, came to be called Old Grizzly. Chapin was a strong character, prominent as a pioneer, alert in business, a vigorous, outspoken, independent editor, welcoming and standing by whatever promised to benefit his state, county, or city. Chapin lived in Massachusetts 27 years before he went to California in 1849. He was there for 5 years and returned to Massachusetts in 1854. He then removed to Iowa and arrived in Marshall County, Iowa in June 1855. He went to Rock Island, Illinois after a load of groceries, and also carted flour from Rock Island, which was the nearest flour mill. In 1856, he commenced publishing the Iowa Central Journal, which he sold out to his partner, Mr. Barnhart. They started the Marshall County Times. He held the office of Supervisor of Marshall County. He was appointed postmaster under President Abraham Lincoln, and was the first government officer removed by Andrew Johnson for political reasons. He was again appointed postmaster by President Ulysses S. Grant in March 1876. Early life. Edwin N. Chapin was born in Monterey, Massachusetts, June 5, 1823. After receiving a common school education, he attended an academy for a short time. Honorable O.B. Chapin, who represented Hardin County, Iowa in the legislature in 1874–75, was his brother. Career. For several years, he taught school. He engaged in charcoal burning for a while, disposing of the product at the blast furnaces. In December 1849, aware of the California gold rush, 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 he started for California by way of the Isthmus of Panama, and, on account of difficulties with the officers of the ship on the Pacific Ocean side, helped to take possession. For some 4 years he was engaged in mining and other pursuits in California, returning by way of Nicaragua, shipping for New York City at Greytown in 1854. The following year he removed to Iowa. In 1855 he bought the Iowa Central Journal, then located at Lafayette, later Albion, Marshall County, of Messrs. Wilson, Dunn, and Tripp. Associated with him in the conduct of the paper was Mr. R.H. Barnhart. The paper was a champion of Marietta, and as Chapin had declared that he would not take the paper to the new county seat in case of removal, he sold out his interest to his partner, who removed the paper to the new county seat. During the year 1857, Chapin settled in Marshalltown, Iowa, and started the Marshall County News, which was subsequently destroyed by fire. During several years following this loss, he bought and sold the Times many times. In 1881, he was connected with the Reflector. He held several offices of trust and responsibility during his residence in Iowa. He was a member of the Board of Supervisors and Postmaster of Marshalltown under President Lincoln. In 1864, he was sent to Mississippi to take the vote of the Iowa soldiers under appointment of Governor William M. Stone. Chapin was removed from the office of postmaster in 1865 by President Johnson for alleged offensive partisanship, Chapin having the honor to be the first official removed by President Johnson for political reasons. Chapin was reappointed postmaster by President Grant in 1876. In the development of the railroad system of Iowa, he bore a leading part, and when improvements were under consideration in Marshalltown or in the county, he took the progressive side. Personal life. He was married in 1857 to Miss Elizabeth Moore Moon of Washington, Pennsylvania, and again in 1886 to Mrs. Nettie Sanford Chapin. He died at his residence in Marshalltown, July 29, 1896.